Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. We are back again on Gus the Pala. We're going to run around and do a couple more quests. I have done a couple of the ones where it's just a case of like running around for a little bit. There's no real combat involved. So I have kind of just skipped through these. But yeah, it wasn't anything too interesting. Hopefully we can get to a point where we start killing some mobs and we get closer to the dungeon. So by the end of this episode, I hope to be in that sort of position. But I've been playing around with the Pala a little bit. I've actually spent a couple of points now. Spent one into interruption tactic because on the lasting effect you just get a huge big shield, which is kind of nice. But I'm bouncing between the two, and the physical and magic defense just makes you so tanky. And this character is ultimately going to be the character that I want to like 1v2. 1v3 on that sort of thing. So it's really a case of I can stack these up, so let's actually buy. There we go. Yeah, and so I want this character to be the character that I can roam open world with and try and find fights. And I am speccing him that way that I'm able to do that quite comfortably. Also, speccing him like this means that I'm going to be very tanky for killing bosses and doing dungeons solo, and that's isn't obviously a bad thing. Oh no, combat. So at the moment I'm kind of trying to get big chains, but I mean it's quite a slow change. It plays very much like Guardian actually in terms of like stance swaps. You're not stance swapping every time, which is what you kind of am doing on, or you kind of are doing on like a Zerker or a Mage. They're a lot quicker on their stance swaps. So we have got our first taming scrolls. We're making use of them in a second. Also, remember potions, food, things like that makes things just a lot easier. Let's get them on our bars, ready for the dungeon. So my goal with the Taming Scrolls is that I need to get another 2 horses, or another 2 mounts really, it doesn't have to be a horse. Just because you cannot sustain energy on 1 horse, it's just not going to happen. So if I get another 2, I should be good then all the way to 45, and I can then get a load more mounts as well. Where do I actually need to go here? I didn't look. Galapa Farm. Yeah, I can get a load of pets as well then that I can turn into potential chances at my XP pet, which is pretty cool. Feeling a little bit better today. My throat's... I've had to drink a load of cough medicine and take 2 painkillers to actually be able to record this again, but hey, it's worth it for you guys. At the moment, I'm going to be trying to work through a couple of these as well, because some of them do actively give rewards, so again, doing that gives me another sort of 10 of each. And as we go down, I'll be wanting to get more and more as well. But at the moment, not going to worry about gathering, because gathering is just so much more efficient at the higher levels. So I'm probably not even going to do any gathering on this character till the sort of Dust Bowl level, which is kind of one of your last zones actually. So I think we go and start taming in a second, but I'm actually going to do this next quest first because I believe you get a side quest to tame, which gives you more taming scrolls. Oh, damn. I'm going mad first. This elf, I didn't realise elves could be this tall, but it's hilarious how tall I actually am. What I am going to do... There's a lot of lag there, that's not good. Hopefully that's a good... Oh, 10 and 2? Perfect. This is my lucky pet. I can feel it. I'm going to get the XP pet first time. I'm just calling it now. But yeah, so I want to get one already so that I can start leveling him up. Actually stick him on my bars as well. Should we get the bugs as my other pets? I think I might get bugs on this character. I know what I'm getting endgame, but right now we just need mounts. 10 and 2 as well. Wow, I've not had this luck in a while. But yeah, so we'll just keep running. We've got a 3 mounts now, so we should be able to sustain quite easily. And yeah, it's all looking good. Already level 8. The first sort of 13, or the first 11 levels are really quick. It's when you get like the last 2 levels between 11 and 13 that you have to do a little bit of like side quests or hunts just to finish you off and get you there, but it's not too much of an issue. Now, I know that if I go too far ahead of him, he's going to be the normal kind of weird NPC that he is and probably be an issue. So my big combo at the moment, my 4-chain, my 6-chain is pretty much one-shooting everything my level. Now, I'm not expecting most people that pick this game up for the first time or are new players to be pulling off 6 chains reliably, but hey, I mean, look at the damage I'm able to do right now. If you can get it off, definitely worth doing. And I'm shredding through mobs. I'm killing mobs quicker on my Paladin than I did on my Mage, on my Guardian, or my Zerker. Which is a little bit scary, actually, because look at all this healing, like 53 a tick. If I go to Interruption Tactic, I get the shield every time I take 40% of my max health. So if I stand in something in that, I'm just going to get a shield, which is like, yeah, okay, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Let's speak to this dude. Hopefully he gives me level 9. Ah, feels bad. I'm so flipping tall. So I've been able to jump up places today in my pally that I wasn't able to do on other characters. I'm convinced. There we go. Taming level 1. So I've got to go and... So this is why you don't want to kind of jump the gun all the time. You want to know what quests are coming next, because if I had, I wouldn't have had the taming order. Or maybe wouldn't have had the taming order. This is the jewelry I was talking about as well. I can't find my link. I think I might have disenchanted it by accident, but I mean, it's really nice to help with gear score. You're never going to have an issue with gear score, so it's really nice to have. And let's actually check our non-stance skills. So we do have Purify. That's really cool, but I don't think we have many poison, curse, or wound effects. Removes all harmful passive effects. That's really cool. Resurrect. Cannot be used in certain an arena. I thought it said certain. I thought I was trying to say certain. That's pretty strong. That's okay. That's amazingly strong. And that's incredible. Right. Give me my taming orders. So again, by getting the first rat, he's already level 2, probably going on level 3, yep. Which means it just makes it quite efficient, honestly. Make sure to get off your mount first before you start taming. So we don't fail any of these, right? That would be embarrassing. So while it sounds crazy, for me, I'm going to tame a lot of these rats. Because ultimately you want an XP pet more than anything else. While, I mean, the rats don't look particularly bad, but they're not the best looking pet in the game, in my opinion anyway. But right now, I want to get a XP pet as quick as I can, and that, for me, is more important than anything else. So I'm going to spend all of these scrolls and actually farm to level 10 here so I can open my box, which also gives me more scrolls. If you look at the support box, it gives me another 10 scrolls, as well as more baguettes and things like that. fairly easy. I will be doing a video on taming and like how to min-max it and things like that, what you want to aim for early, what you want to aim for end game. So that's something that will be coming out shortly, in the next couple of days or so actually. Right, so we've used all our taming scrolls. I need to kill probably some boars, I imagine is the best thing. Because the issue is that if you tame a different type of like pet, they don't count towards the same hunt, the same type to give you the extra. So you want to always get the same ones here. So rats are giving me nothing. So what I'm going to do is actually head up here. This was the other option for pets that you can tame early if you want to do this tactic but want a different pet than a rat. Head up here and there's actually usually pretty sure you could tame some of these. If you can't, maybe I'm wrong. There you go, you've got the scouts down there. Ah, you're getting a lot more XP for these. It's crazy that pallies have, like, as part of their rotation has... Oh, leg spec, that's not good. Has actually a heal. It's so strong. I like the fact that they become like quest NPCs after. Like, hey, he hit me. Oh, so they look quite cool, the gladiators. I do love how many dots and things a pally has. I will be going through each class as I've played them and kind of talking through what's good about them, what's bad about them, what to expect by playing them and things like that. So what I'm actually going to do is stop this video here. Because otherwise, at the moment, I'm just going to be grinding these out till I hit level 10 and then start working on my pets. So stop the video here and we'll be back again shortly. Thanks for watching, guys, and catch you later.